Hi, this is Terri Amos-Britt with Day 8 of your Enlightened Mom's Holiday Stressbuster Toolkit. Today is a follow-up of yesterday's message about family gatherings, how we get so stressed out and really struggle when we're back with our families. We think we're doing great, and then, whoa, we get with them and we feel like we're that little kid again who's just hurting and just wanting to be loved. Well, what I want to offer to you today is that these situations are gifts. They are gifts to help you go straight to your heart and find out, what belief are you holding on to? What is it that you've taken on as a rule in your mind about how you think you're supposed to be versus who you were created to be? There's a great Bible passage, and I'm just paraphrasing, but Jesus says, I leave you now. I leave you with the counselor. No one's going to see it. Nobody's going to accept it because it's the truth and it's inside of you. Our whole reason for being humans on this earth is to get to our truth, because when we align with our truth, we align with love. That's when we align with God. So these family situations are opportunities for us to see, where have I gotten out of alignment? Where have I separated from who I am and the way I was created to be? So we go back and we look at what we were talking about yesterday, about someone you struggle with in the home that you're going to be facing over the holidays. And I'm going to take you through a mini meditation to look at this person and to see what comes up for you, so you can see the belief you took on and then give yourself permission to stand in your truth. By standing in your truth at this holiday gathering and coming from a space of love and loving and taking care of that little kid inside of you, you will create peace and calm. All the resistance will melt away. So here we go. We're doing a mini meditation to go in and find the belief that the situation we talked about yesterday reflects back to you. Or if there's something else that's coming up for you and you want to look at that, by all means, go right ahead. So, I invite you to sit back and take a breath and open up the crown of your head and just say, yes, God. Yes, 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 yes. I give myself permission to receive your guidance and love. And as we always do when we ground in God's light, allow that light to just flood throughout your body, out your hands and your feet, into your aura, allowing all the darkness to dump to the bottom of the aura. Checking in with your grounding cord on the outer edges of your aura, starting at your hips and shooting down to the center of the earth. Allowing the darkness that's sitting at the bottom of the aura, where you're dumping everything, all worry, concern, stress. Imagine that aura opening up like a camera lens and send all of that darkness back to the center of the earth with love. Now I invite you to see your inner child. See this little kid and pull him or her up on your lap. If those of you are watching are dads or men, just see that little kid inside of you and say, I love you, and I'm here to support you and to love you unconditionally. Now think about the situation you're in or that you're concerned about, and the person that you're struggling with. Allow the feelings to come up for you. How does that feel? You can even ask the little kid inside of you, how do you feel about this? What's going on for you? And you may hear her or him, or you may have a feeling. You'll usually hear it in your voice. And if there are feelings there, allow them to come up. Release them. A lot of times it's when we hold the feelings in that create more resistance and pain. By allowing them to come up, you are acknowledging that child inside of you and that he or she is hurting. So just by acknowledging, a lot of times we can release it. Allow all the feelings to come up. And I want you to imagine this person in front of you with their inner child and ask, what is it that you are mirroring back to me? Say, for instance, if this person tells you, oh, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't say those things, what is the mirror? Is the mirror that you have a belief that I can't have a voice, or you can't feel the way you're feeling, or you can't be who you are? What does this person mirror back to you? And you can ask their inner child, what are you showing me? What is the gift you're giving me? And what does that feeling, that gift, show you about yourself? What belief did you buy into? Ask the little kid inside of you, what is the belief this mirrors back to you that's not your truth? And when you see that, you see, wow. Say, for instance, it is someone telling you, well, you shouldn't act that way, or you shouldn't be a certain way. And you realize that you took on a belief as a child that said, I have to, not have my voice, or I have to be prim and proper because that's the way my sister is, and that's the way I'm going to get approval. But it's not your truth. Maybe you're that crazy wild person that just likes to let their hair down, and that's your truth. So what is your truth? The people who come up for us as being stressful are our greatest gifts. They are the people who are telling us, hey, look at yourself. Look at what belief you've bought into that is keeping you stuck, that's keeping you stressed. Because if you're acting by that belief, you are going to feel so angry and resentful, and you're going to be mad at the other person, but it's really that you're mad at yourself. So give thanks to this person. Give thanks to their spirit and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for the gift. Thank you for mirroring back to me the belief I took on as a child. And to send that person into the beautiful white light of God. And now look at your inner child and say, what is your truth? What is your truth? Now give yourself permission to stand in this truth at your holiday gatherings this week. If you will give yourself full permission, full permission, you won't have resistance to the people around you. There won't be any turmoil. You'll feel really loved because you're loving yourself. You're putting God first because you're honoring and loving the way you were created. It always comes back to that. You're standing in your truth. I invite you to do this exercise with whatever comes up for you. It doesn't matter what it is. This is what I call the retrieving the gift of love process. I use it for everything. It will bring you to a place of peace and calm, not only during the holidays, but every day. I'll see you tomorrow.